Hey, welcome. So today we're going to talk about something huge, resilience. We tend to think of it as this special power that only some people have. But what if I told you that's not true? What if resilience isn't something you're born with, but a skill you can actually build? Yeah, a skill that you can learn, practice, and totally master. Let's dive into the science that proves it. I mean, you know the type of person I'm talking about, right? The one who gets hit with a major setback at work or some personal disappointment, and they seem to navigate it. They find a way through with this incredible strength. How on earth do they do that? How do they bounce back from pretty much anything life throws at them? Well, here's the secret. It's not magic. It's definitely not luck. It is a science-backed skill. And you know the best part? It's something that absolutely anyone, and I mean anyone, can develop. We're about to walk through a really simple but incredibly powerful framework that's going to help you build that exact skill for yourself. So here's our game plan. We're going to start with what's called a resilience awakening, just to get on the same page. Then we'll hit the 3 core steps: recognize, analyze, and apply. And to wrap it up, we'll look at how this all comes together to make you way more adaptable in your day-to-day life. Okay, first up, the resilience awakening. Before we can start building anything, we gotta understand the blueprint, right? So let's lay that foundation. The key idea here is something called emotional adaptability. Now, what's so cool about this definition is that it's all about action. This isn't about just gritting your teeth or pretending you're not stressed. It's about actively using skills to work through tough situations. It's about choosing to use the thinking part of your brain instead of just letting that automatic fight or flight instinct take over. It's a totally engaged process. And listen, this isn't just some nice idea. The whole framework we're talking about is built on proven, evidence-based strategies. Think of it like you're literally building a pillar, a foundational support for your own well-being. The source material calls it the Embracing Resilience pillar. And it's that core strength that holds you up when everything else feels a little shaky. All right, let's get to our first real, practical step. Recognize your patterns. This is so important because you just can't change what you don't see. The first step is always awareness. So your whole journey really kicks off the moment you start to get honest with yourself and just notice. Notice your own patterns, those automatic reactions that your brain has been doing for years without you even thinking about it. It's all about seeing what you actually do when things get tough. Let's make this real for a second. Think about the last time you were in a genuinely challenging situation. What was your gut reaction, your default setting? Did you freeze up? Did you jump straight into problem-solving mode? Did you get angry? Or maybe just shut down? Hey, there's no right or wrong answer here. The only goal is to just recognize the pattern. That's it. So once you start seeing your patterns, you can move on to step 2, which is analyzing your factors. This is where we look under the hood a little bit. We try to understand what's actually driving those reactions, what's powering your own personal resilience engine. Resilience is always kind of a balancing act. On one side, you've got the things that support you. So think about it. What helps you? Is it your optimistic attitude? Is it having a good friend you can call? Is it your knack for staying calm under pressure? Then, on the other side, what hinders you? What gets in your way? Maybe it's that negative voice in your head, or a fear of asking for help. Taking a look at both sides is absolutely crucial. Okay, we've recognized, we've analyzed. Now for the most important part, applying strategies. This is the moment we turn all that self-knowledge into real, concrete action. So here it is, the core loop in practice. When you're in that tough moment, you learn to do 3 things. 1, recognize your default reaction as it's happening. 2, quickly analyze what's helping you and what's hurting you in that moment. And 3, you consciously choose to apply a new strategy to adopt. And this isn't just a mind trick. You are literally, and I mean literally, rewiring your brain's response to stress every time you do this. And the real magic here is that this isn't just a skill for big, life-altering crises. This is like a Swiss Army knife for your everyday life. You can use this to deal with a difficult conversation, a crazy deadline at work, or any new challenge, big or small, that pops up. And that brings us to our final section, becoming more adaptable. Let's pull this all together and talk about what the path forward really looks like. If you take away one thing from all this, let it be this. Resilience is not a finish line. It's not some destination you finally arrive at and then you're done. It is a continuous, ongoing practice. It's the habit of moving through that 3-step cycle, over and over. Recognize, analyze, apply. That's the real secret sauce. And when you really get that loop, when it clicks for you that you have the power to see your reactions, understand them, and then change them, well, that's it. That's the Embracing Resilience Awakening. It's this amazing shift from just reacting to whatever life throws at you to actively choosing how you engage with it. So I'm going to leave you with a final thought, a little challenge. Just look at the week ahead. Can you think of one thing, one challenge, doesn't have to be big, where you can consciously try this out? What's one pattern you can recognize? What factors can you analyze? And what new strategy can you apply? Because that's it. That's where your journey begins.